Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome to Stretford Paddock. I am McKola, and this is our final video on the preseason tour of United States. This is the news live to you from Las Vegas Strip. Would you look at that right behind me? Obviously, Joe did the news as well yesterday in a similar position on the strip with a different view. We thought we got to get out here. It's our last couple of hours here. Of course, we have to get out here. And if you can tell, my voice is going. My voice is absolutely on its arse right now, so I need a couple of days rest before I get back at it in Dublin. So it's about time I got my arse home, to be totally honest with you. But we are here today to discuss loads. We have got Amrabat news, Van der Beek news. We have got an update on Rasmus Hojlund. We have got an update on Jonny Evans. We have got loads to get stuck into right now. But before we do that, guys, myself, Joe, Jay, Steve, Ethan, John Shin, Ronnie, we've been all out here, not just holidaying it up, busting our balls off and creating content for you guys. So please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button right now, because we have got plenty more coming your way. But let's get stuck into the news. Let's get stuck into the first story. And we are hearing Man United are opening talks with Real Sociedad over selling Donny van der Beek as Erik ten Hag looks to raise funds for Fiorentina's Sofyan Amrabat. Manchester United want to make a move for Sofyan Amrabat. We've heard the links to Sofyan for a while now, and we also hear that personal terms are agreed with the player and his agency, and therefore they wouldn't be an issue. All Manchester United have to do is get the deal sorted with Fiorentina. We need to raise some funds to be able to do that. We've splashed out a little bit on Andre Onana, Mason Mount and Rasmus Hojlund. And now we hear Man United must sell some players before they can sign Sofyan Amrabat. United have opened talks with Real Sociedad over the sale of Donny van der Beek, and Brandon Williams and Fred are also linked with moves away this summer. This comes from the Mail. They say United open talks with Sociedad over the sale of Donny van der Beek this week and are awaiting an improved offer from Galatasaray for Fred ahead of making their next transfer move for Fiorentina midfielder Sofyan Amrabat. Leeds United are also showing interest in fullback Brandon Williams, who has found limited opportunities in Manchester. Erik ten Hag won't have much of his summer transfer budget left once the deal for Rasmus Hojlund is completed, and so will need to raise funds through player sales for the signing of £30 million rated Sofyan Amrabat. So it looks like United could be getting rid of Donny van der Beek to Real Sociedad, Fred to Galatasaray, more on that a little bit later, and of course Brandon Williams is a potential as well. We've also heard West Ham have bid for Harry Maguire in previous times. That was rejected. And of course, Scott McTominay has been linked with a move away as well. Recently, James Ward-Prowse was linked with a move to West Ham. West Ham have reportedly pulled out of that one. So maybe it's a case they could come in back in for Scott McTominay. But that's the latest on Donny van der Beek at the moment. We also hear on Fred from Alfredo Padula, one of our favourites this summer, that Manchester United have lowered their asking price for Fred to £12.9 million after initially wanting 17.2 million. It sounds like a 20 million euro to a 15 million euro type situation. In my opinion, whoever gets Fred for 12.9 million, 13 million pounds is getting an absolute bargain. Look, we paid 50 million pounds for him. We paid a lot of money, overpaid for him, if anything, and he hasn't really lived up to that price tag. But Fred is much better than worth 13 million pounds, 15 million euros. Now, obviously, United get hampered by the fact when we wanted Fred, City wanted him, so we would have gave him up a boost in a contract. No one else is going to pay him those wages, so you kind of have to offset that by lowering the transfer fee. And we are seeing that United trying to rectify the mistakes made by Ed Woodward and co. When you hear about the wages that we've given to Mason Mount, Andre Onana, and of course Rasmus Hojlund, they pale in comparison to some of the wages we were giving out to Ed Woodward. What helps is players want to come here, they want to play for Ten Hag. Also, we're not going, we only want you. We'll give your club whatever they want and we'll give you whatever you want. We're not being as desperate as we once were, and that's good to see too. Another update on Rasmus Hojlund. Look, this is getting close to being done now. We understand he has completed all his medical tests as we speak, and his first part of media duties as Manchester United player. So by the time you see this, we apologise if it has been made official and that interview and everything has come out. But we hear Hojlund and his camp leaving Carrington as official documents will be completed on Wednesday. Club statement, next step. That's what we hear from them. Now, Jonny Evans is reportedly set to sign a 1-year contract with Manchester United, and that contract will be signed very, very soon. Madness. No one ever expected Jonny Evans to sign for Manchester United or re-sign for us again, but hearing Jonny Evans could be set to join the club on a 1-year deal. We've seen him around on pre-season tour. He's an absolutely amazing lad. I've told you before, I love Jonny Evans. I don't have a problem with him coming in as 5th choice centre-back. Harry Maguire is 5th choice centre-back right now. We need to get rid of him because he has a resale value, he has massive wages. Jonny Evans coming in as someone that might play 5 games a season, 10 games a season, experienced head in camp, won league titles, will be great in training, potentially do player coach badges and all those kind of things. Counts as a homegrown player as well. I haven't got no qualms with us trying to sign and keep Jonny Evans at the club. Although some will go, look, we need to be signing someone else. We need to get rid of Harry Maguire first. Do you know what I mean? So I don't think it's that big of a deal. And I'm happy to see Jonny Evans sign. He's not going to be 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th choice. So I don't think it's a huge issue. Anyway, that is the news for today. Thank you for tuning in to Stretford Paddock. To everyone we've met, they've been absolutely fantastic. Make sure you're keeping it locked. Subscribe, like, comment, share. We'll be back very soon from Las Vegas Strip. I'm McKola. We're out of here.